This is the Gig Harbor Cemetery in Gig Harbor, Washington. Some of these older ones, this one was 1910. Looks like it's fairly old. A little plot over here looks like a family plot. This rainforest is just amazing. What a cool place to have a cemetery. Looks like another military. Looks like 1825 to 1915. My goodness. Thank you for your service, Mr. Griffin. A lot of these. We'll get over onto that side in a moment, but it's very well taken care of. Very nice place. I really do like it.
I like this living memorial they used with the rhododendron bush, and they trimmed it back so
very nice.
Again.
Very nice.
But 1889 to 1950 something. 1925.
Older plots in here. Look at all this moss on this wall. It is just amazing how bright green it is in here. Oh, excuse me, sir. I don't mean to. Looks like they were in the 40s. All this moss, it's just so bright green. Beautiful rainforest. There's nice little plots over here. We'll be doing a lot more cemeteries here in the very near future, as I'm going to be relocating to another place. Instead of Alaska, we're going to be moving probably to the northwestern Washington. Not sure yet. We'll be figuring it out in the very near future, though. A very cool little marker here.
Still a working cemetery, 2016, from 1927.
Wow. Very nice. Little family plots. Oh my goodness, look at this over here. Oh my goodness. This goes way down here. I have to take a walk, quick little jaunt over here and look at these. My goodness, maybe the oldest ones in the cemetery. This may be the original section. Oh my goodness, look over here. Oh, it's just beautiful in here. Absolutely gorgeous. Look at this. Thomas Havens, February 14th, 1856. Died March 9th, 1909, aged 53 years. I hope you're doing well, Mr. Havens. Walk over here a little ways. There's some more really nice people interred here. I can't think of a better place to maybe have a cemetery. Now keep in mind, some of y'all, a lot of these older graves may just be marked with stones. You never know. That may be somebody's headstone. This is an old enough graveyard that I think, I mean, this one, we don't know how old Mr. Hess is, how long ago he passed away. By the looks of that marker, it's quite some time ago. There's a couple more up here. Oh my goodness, look back in here. There's some more back in here. My goodness, everywhere I look, these little nooks and crannies. There's the Baldwins, Alexander Roten. I can't even read the base of that tombstone anymore. It's a very nice marker. I don't know if it's a tombstone, a headstone, whatever you'd like to call it. There might be a date on the bottom of that, but it's pretty illegible at this point. You might be able to pick it up on a camera. I can't see it as well. But Alex Roten was 1916, so I'm thinking that 1911, these are all pretty pre that time era, I would think. And there's Another one here that seems to be either moved or it's been broken off. No way to tell, really. It's a crying shame that a lot of these people may be fairly well forgotten about. Get down here, just look at some of these tombs. They're so covered in moss, I'm not sure if we'll be able to get a good look on them. This is definitely the original section of the cemetery. Well, I hate walking across. I'm not sure which way they go. Let me see here. Are they footstones or headstones? I'm not sure. But this is looks to be Emma, and this is George. And this one says mother and father. This one says Bess. And here we have the family here. Nellie E. Barnes, Emma A. Fuller, Bess P. Fuller, George H. Fuller. My goodness, 1860 to 1891. 1906, 1889, and 1904 are the death dates of these people. And so these are definitely some of the pioneers of the Gig Harbor area. My goodness, these are so, look at the moss on these. Just the growth on these are just amazing. If I can get down here and here between them, this one is Christian O. Barnes, it looks like. 1853 to 1920, donor of the cemetery. So here is the gentleman that made it possible for these people to be interred here. And here's, must be his wife, Nellie Patrick Barnes. Well, maybe not his wife, but definitely related, 1860 to 1891. It's incredible, incredible, incredible. And here's some more down here. And this is Edgar D. Patrick, 1850 to 1928, and Lenny I. Patrick, 1859 to 1922. Very well could be.
They all died young.
Yeah. Well, back in that time frame, we got to think too that there was quite a flu epidemic that went up and down the west coast in that time frame of 1906, 1904, early 1900s that wiped out hundreds of people.
Right, the bottom two, 1884 to 1889, 1890 to 1904. The top two were in their 30s.
Yeah.
40s.
Yep. And here's we're not even sure what was going on with that. There's no more plates on it, hopefully, you know. Looks like there may be a jar of ashes maybe down inside of there. I hate to show that stuff. I apologize, sir or ma'am, whichever you may be. Looks like these headstones were eventually either broken off or unlegible, and it looks like there's been some donations. Mr. Gilbert or Miss Gilbert, Hester H. Gilbert, died 1910. William, 1889. And these just go on across here. There's a old wall, nice little bench. 1968. It's a beautiful stone. A little bit different kind of stone for in here. But, oh, that's a very pretty stone as well. Look at that. That's pretty. Theodore Lonserdale. Lonserdale. 1900. Oh, goodness. And this is a beautiful stone here. Most of this work is all so old and worn. What does this say here? Caroline Rowley, September 29th, 1846 to July 30th, 1908. It's definitely the original section of the cemetery. What a beautiful place to be. Nope, here's another. This is William S. Peacock, Corporal, County C Company 2 Main Cavalry, I think. March 17th, 1844 to January 12th, 1929. Thank you for your service, sir. These are very, very old, 1924, I believe. There's more of a newer one. That's 1996. Was buried with your family. What a nice place to be. Just very beautiful. Nice little bench down here for folks to sit on. Boy, what a gift. We were actually on our way back over to the airport at SeaTac, and I've been on this kick about old cemeteries lately, so we'll be seeing a lot more of those, but in the area that we're thinking about inhabiting, there's quite a few of the older cemeteries that we'll be going to, like these. Oh boy, here's an old headstone here too. I didn't even see that one walking down here. I got so excited about the other ones. It's a little upside down, but 1945 and 1972, the Gray family. No, this is just a very beautiful place. We're not going to take any breaks in this video, kids. It may end up being just a little bit long one, but you'll all be okay. It's just you can enjoy this walk with us through this beautiful place. Looks like we have a lot of veterans here. I'm not going to go up and walk through this one, but this one looks like it was probably a broken headstone that they remounted. And it looks like he passed away in 1931. Kind of hard to read. Y'all might be able to make that out better than me. 1912 was the April 7th, 1912, and it's Rose Goodman. But there's quite a few of the flags on these, so if you're all veterans, thank you very much for your service, and I hope you're resting well. You're finding what you need to find in the afterlife. There's some really, really beautiful place, my lord. You know, I'm gonna be cremated. I will not be buried. It's my own weird little beliefs, but boy, what a nice place to be buried if that's your gig. You know, I won't knock the people that want to be. That's cool. It's up to you. But no, and definitely a beautiful place. Looks like there's no water tower over there in the distance. We'll get past that here in a minute. How are you hanging on there? These are all 48, 50, 43. I don't really see a lot of new burials in here. A lot of, maybe over there on the other side there'll be some newer headstones, but not seeing anything newer than just a couple of them, really. That one's 1962. I'm not sure what that one is. This one's so worn, looks like the original stone's been broken off. Hopefully it's somewhere being restored. Look at this. There's one way to not lose your headstone. Make it out of a boulder. And again, here we are with a pile of rocks, and that very well could have been somebody's headstone. That very well could be a burial site. Actually, this gentleman died, well, gentleman and wife. He died 1994. Rudolph J. Muller and Ruth C. Muller, 1920-2007. So that's more of a recent burial. But no, I am enjoying this so far. I'm kind of glad we took the trek off the highway to find it. It's a nice one. There's an interesting one over here. We'll go over here and take a look at this. Oh my goodness, nice little angel there. That's beautiful. That is beautiful. Let's set her back up. She seems to have fallen over there a little bit. There we go. There, we'll set her back up. No, these have to be, this one's National Guard, World War II. I would imagine he is also National Guard, 1988, 2006. Gent, thank you for your service. And we're going to have an older, I'm looking off in these trees though, because you never know, after seeing that other side. Looked like there was some sort of fencing around this at some point in time. That's all right though. But that says Peterson, 1943 and 1965 are the two. It's kind of a cool little plot for your family. But no, cedar tree. It's beautiful. What a beautiful place. There's that water tower I was talking about. Might have to do some cool tagging on that. You didn't say that out loud. I don't think that would be very cool though, so I'll pick a different medium. There's some older graves over there, some veterans. We have some veterans over here as well. So again, I'm at the Gig Harbor Cemetery in Gig Harbor, Washington. And I'm going to give you this little shot right here. And I'm going to bid you adieu because it is time to go back to the car and get on our way over to the airport. So, ciao.